Have you ever felt like you're walking through a dense, dark forest? The path you were on has vanished, the sun is blotted out by thick leaves, and every rustle in the undergrowth sounds like a threat. You're lost, you're scared, and you have no idea which way to turn. That feeling, that overwhelming sense of being lost and alone, is something many of us experience, not just in a forest, but in our own lives. It's the feeling that hits when a relationship ends, when a job is lost, when a dream shatters, or when we face a challenge so big it feels like a mountain we can never climb. In these moments, everything seems to crumble. The future we had so carefully planned disappears, and all that's left is uncertainty. It's easy to feel abandoned, to believe that we're completely on our own, with no one to guide us and no light to show the way. This is the Valley of Shadows, a place where our faith is tested and our hope wears thin. We might cry out, asking why this is happening to us. We might feel a sense of despair, thinking that there's no way out. But what if I told you that even in the deepest darkness there is a light that never goes out, a guiding presence that is always with us, even when we can't see it? This is the essence of faith. It's not about having all the answers or never feeling lost. It's about trusting that there is a purpose, a plan, and a path forward, even when our eyes can't perceive it. Think about a ship sailing on a vast, dark ocean at night. The captain can't see the destination, and the water around them is deep and unpredictable. But they have a compass and they have the stars. They trust these tools to guide them, to keep them on course toward the harbor. Our faith is that compass. It's that North Star. It may not light up the entire ocean, but it gives us a direction, a steady point to focus on when we are surrounded by chaos. When everything seems lost, the first step is often the hardest, to simply be still. In our panic, we tend to run in circles, exhausting ourselves and getting even more lost. But if we can take a moment to breathe, to quiet the storm of fear in our minds, we can begin to listen, not with our ears, but with our hearts. It's in this stillness that we can start to feel a subtle shift, a quiet reassurance that we are not alone. I remember a time in my own life when I felt completely adrift. I had lost something very dear to me, and it felt like my world had ended. I spent days just going through the motions, a heavy fog of sadness clouding everything. I prayed, but my prayers felt like empty words bouncing off a silent ceiling. I felt abandoned. One evening, sitting alone, I just gave up trying to be strong. I admitted my weakness, my fear, my utter confusion. I simply said, "I don't know what to do. I trust you to guide me." Nothing dramatic happened, no booming voice from the heavens, but in that moment of surrender, a sense of peace settled over me. It wasn't that my problems disappeared, but my perspective changed. The next day, an old friend I hadn't spoken to in years called me out of the blue. They didn't know what I was going through, but our conversation was exactly what I needed to hear. It was a small thing, a tiny flicker of light, but it was enough. It was a reminder that even when I felt alone, a larger plan was at work. This is how the guiding light often works. It's not always a lightning bolt of revelation. More often it's a series of small, gentle nudges. It's an unexpected phone call, a song on the radio with lyrics that speak directly to your soul, a kind word from a stranger, or a sudden intuitive feeling to turn left instead of right. These are the whispers of faith, the breadcrumbs left on the trail to lead us out of the woods. But to see these signs, we need to be open to them. When we're consumed by our pain and fear, we can become blind to the help that is all around us. We might dismiss a kind gesture as mere coincidence, or an intuitive nudge as just a silly thought. Trusting in the guiding light means choosing to believe that these small moments are not random. They are messages. They are the universe, or God, or whatever higher power you believe in, reaching out a hand to you. Developing this trust is like building a muscle. It requires practice. You start small. Maybe you're facing a minor decision and you're not sure what to do. Instead of overthinking it, take a quiet moment. Ask for guidance and then listen to that first gut feeling. Follow it and see what happens. The more you practice this with small things, the easier it will become to trust in the bigger, more frightening moments of life. Think of the story of a person learning to rock climb. At first they are terrified of falling. They cling to the rock face, their muscles tense, their mind screaming with fear. They are connected to a rope, held by a belayer on the ground, but they haven't learned to trust the rope yet. They're trying to do it all on their own strength. But as they climb, they might slip. In that split second of panic, they feel the rope catch them. They don't fall. They are safe. That experience changes everything. The next time they climb, they are a little more relaxed. They know the rope will hold them. They can focus on their movements, on finding the next handhold, instead of being paralyzed by the fear of falling. They have learned to trust their support system. Our faith is that rope. When we're clinging to our problems, trying to control every outcome, we are exhausted and terrified. But when we finally learn to trust, to lean back and know that we will be caught, we are freed. We are free to navigate the challenges in front of us with a sense of security and peace, knowing that we are not climbing alone. So, when you find yourself in that dark forest, when the path is gone and fear is closing in, remember this: you are not lost. You are on a different part of the journey. You are not abandoned. You are being guided. The darkness is not the end. It is a space for your faith to grow. Be still. Quiet the noise. Open your heart to the small whispers and gentle nudges. Look for the glimmers of light, the unexpected kindness, the timely message, the intuitive pull. These are your compass, your North Star, and most importantly, trust the rope. Lean back into your faith and know that you will be held. The path will become clear, not all at once, but one step at a time. The sun will break through the canopy again. This journey through the darkness is not a punishment. It's a profound opportunity. It's where we learn the true depth of our strength and the unwavering presence of our guiding light. It's where we learn that even when everything seems lost, trust is the one thing that can lead us back home. So, hold on to that trust. Nurture it. Let it be the lamp unto your feet and the light unto your path. You will find your way through. Thank you for watching and reflecting with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. May you always find the light on your path.